after you've been using the PASCO kits, you want to make sure that the boxes have the appropriate materials inside them. So you'll notice each of the boxes has pictures and numbers of what you should find in each box. So you just want to go through and check real quick, like, okay, does it have the 2 stopcocks, the thermometer, the right angle clamp. One thing to be especially careful about is you want to check the pH meter and make sure that has enough solution to remain submerged. If it doesn't, the stockroom does have extra solution for this that we can add to bring it up to the level it needs to be at. And once you've made sure everything is there, you'll want to make sure that this is ordered. So if you look down here, we actually have the smaller boxes at this time, but you should make it so that they're numerically ordered. It doesn't have to be specifically this way, but we usually do small numbers on top, bigger numbers on the bottom. That way you can just keep track and sort things pretty easily. And at the end of class, same as with the spectrometers, you should try and put things away before the last 5 minutes just so you have time to order it and make sure everything's there, that nothing's missing. And same with the spectrometers, they should be assigned the same numbers and they should go in the same way. And when we put them up, you want to come and check and make sure that all of them are charging by seeing either the red light or the green light. And if you see any blue lights, you want to take it out and make sure you turn it off. And just make sure that everything is charging and everything's good and ordered and ready to go by the end of class. So when you're putting away spectrometers, you want to check and make sure that all of them have had the cuvettes removed. If there's still liquid in it, you should have the students responsible dispose of it in the waste. If you have one of the extra long cords, it can help sometimes to just wrap it around a few times so that the cord doesn't get tangled up when you're plugging them all in. And you want to make sure you keep them ordered. So you'll notice we have them, well, you can't really see the numbers, but they should be going numerically in order, so that's all organized. You also want to take a moment to check and make sure that they're all plugged in and charging. You can tell by seeing if there's a red or a green light on each of them. And you also want to check to make sure that there are no blue lights on, because that would signify that the spectrometer is still on, so you'd want to make sure and turn it off. And just make sure that at the end of class you're not rushing to do this so that you can make it a little more organized. You should probably have this done at least 5 minutes before class ends. Usually students are done well before then. And finally, when it comes to the assigning and who has which spectrometers, you should follow the map in this binder. Each classroom will have one, but it has the same order. If it were going 1, 2, it'd just go in this order where it goes around like that, and then the last 3 are on the back row. And that way we can make sure we know exactly who's using the spectrometers, and if anything breaks, we can hold them accountable.